1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hello, internet world. Welcome back to the car reading. So, let's see what was going on at that crazy ass fight club, huh? Okay, let's see. The whole crowd turns up, and cheers and applause. Cheers and applause, I guess, I don't know, however you make that grammatical. Stacy leans on Dollface's shoulder, all worn out and tired, while the other guy, John Sally, lays on the bloody ground, panting and sliced up. Dollface calls to the crowd, "Now, who will do the honors?" All the cowboys cheer back excitedly. As Stacy goes to sit down, Dollface goes up into the audience and taps a couple of the cowboys, who quickly run to go in the ring with John. Joshie and Dawson just glance at each other like, what? Dawson whispers, "We should go." Something's like trapped on the inside of my lip. What is that? Anyway. Oh, I think I got it. Joshie whispers back, "No, I want to see." Dawson, "No, you don't." But she doesn't budge. She just watches. The cowboys in the ring grab onto John Sally and pin him on his back. Uh-oh. And although he struggles, he's so weak, there's not much he can do. Oh, shit. John Sally, panting, "Please don't do it to me. I'll do anything you want. Just spare me." Anita, "Quit your begging, John. You know if you fight, you wind up like this sooner or later." Dollface goes over to the tonic salesman, who opens his black bag and hands Dollface a sharp knife. He tests the blade with the edge of his finger. John Sally, "I'm not a fighter. Please, God, one of you tell him you know me. I just needed a way to make a little money, get out of town, that's all." Other cowboy, "You better shut your mouth and save your breath. All the other men you put in this spot before yourself, and you didn't shed no tears of mercy for them, so quit your mewing. Now your turn's come up." A lot of talking, man, just get to the shit. All the other cowboys that are pinning him nod and agree. Dollface comes back over to them and tosses the knife in the dirt beside them, and the two of the cowboys put their hand on it at the same time. They look at each other and laugh slightly. Oh, how flirty and cute. Cowboy number 1, "You take it, my brother." And now it's all dirty, too. I mean, not that these guys are squeaky clean, so, but still. You're gonna cut him with a knife that's been on the fucking ground? Fine, I guess. "You take it, my brother." Okay. That's kind of more like a medieval, I feel like more like a Lord of the Rings thing to say, I think. Not cowboys, but okay. The other one hesitates. He wants it, but he doesn't want to be greedy. See, this is how it goes. "No, you first. No, you first." Sometimes we're just victims of our own politeness, you know. We want to just seem good. We want to be good. We don't want to be evil, you know. Cowboy number 2, "Are you sure?" Cowboy number 1 nods. "My consolation to you for your wife and child run off with a man from Omaha." For a second I thought it said they got run over. Cowboy number 2 sighs at the memory. "Thank you." He takes the knife and licks it. Ew, it was on the ground. Whatever. The whole audience leans forward in anticipation. Joshie whispers, "Are they gonna kill him?" Dawson, "He wishes." The cowboy with the knife straddles on top of John Sally. This is like really drawn out, but it is like their ceremonial ritual, so I guess that's fine. He makes his last frantic effort to get free from all their hands before the cowboy sticks him with the knife and he starts screaming bloody murder. Joshie, "Oh shit." All the other cowboys and whores can't contain themselves anymore. They all leap up from their seats and run over, bursting with excitement to surround John Sally and his entrappers. There's so many people around them that they're not even visible anymore, but Joshie and Dawson can still clearly hear his screaming. It actually says shrieking, and ungodly sounds of torment echoing off the walls of the cellar. Sounds like a fucking Edgar Allan Poe story. Anita turns around, beckoning to them. Come on, join us. But they're already gone, vanished. Anita, huh? Cut to back at the inn. Joshie and Dawson are running frantically into their room and slam the door behind them. Joshie, what was that? What the hell was that? Dawson, I told you it was going to be fucked up. You didn't want to believe me. Joshie, it is not supposed to be like that. Ugh. Cowboys in Hollywood are supposed to be cute and fun and clean and have nice little adventures. They're supposed to make you feel good about being American. Oh, that's so innocent. Dawson, yeah, well, wake up, Joshie. Wake up, man. There ain't no American dream anymore. Cowboys don't want to be cute. They want to be rough and nasty. Even back in my day, it was going out. I don't think cowboys were ever nice, honestly, but unless it's like a kitty story or something. Joshie just sighs and flops down on the bed. She puts her head in her hand. Joshie, well, this place is fucked up, man. In the morning, I'm leaving. Outside the window, then, they hear the howling of a pack of wolves. Wolves in the desert? Okay. Oh, right, because they're werewolves, okay. The both of them run to the window and look out, seeing a bunch of dark, spectral shapes running down the town street. They turn the corner and disappear out of sight. Cut to the next day. The hot sun is shining in through the window blinds. Joshie and Dawson wake up to the quiet morning, laying together fully clothed on top of the blankets on top of the bed and stuff like a couple of head rows. Facing back. Joshie gets up, opens the window blinds, and looks out. I don't know if there would be blinds in the Old West. Or maybe it's like those shutters. I don't know. It'd probably just be like curtains, like some raggedy curtains. I don't know. By day, it's so beautiful. She leans on the windowsill. It's almost a shame to leave it. Dawson, fixing his clothes. Yeah, let's get out of here. Joshie, yeah. They leave the room and go downstairs to the checkout desk. There's a guy standing there with a bowler hat on and looking down, writing on some paper or something. Dawson puts the room key on the desk. The guy looks up and pushes his hat back, and it's Dollface McGee. Yep. Dawson and Joshie. They have, like, the surprised face. Like, maybe I can show you. Like, that face right there. I used that face a lot when I was writing these comedies. Dollface. Well. He takes the key and leans forward on the desk. Dollface. If it isn't our two little newcomers, how would you like our little show last night? Dawson. ... Joshie. It was nice. Dollface chuckles. What a little liar you are. Dollface almost kind of strikes me as like a Harry Potter style villain or something. He comes out from behind the desk and strolls up to them. They kind of take a step back. Dollface, don't think I'm so blind. You two ran and disappeared before you even had a chance to see much. What are you, scared of a little blood? He laughs in a creepy way. I don't actually know what his laugh would sound like. I imagine him to have like a deep laugh, like a laugh that's deeper than his speaking voice, you know what I mean? Dawson, yeah. Well, we gotta go. Him and Joshie head for the door, but Dollface steps over and blocks them. Fucking Dollface. Dollface, I tell the boys not to bring brand newcomers, but some of them are so damn ignorant and trusting. Joshie, okay, that's cool, we'll see ya. They go for the door again, and he blocks him again. Dollface, so you don't like our little festivals, huh? Joshie, festivals? Dollface. Man, I gotta say, man, I think these stories are good compared to my usual writing, but there's way too much of this, like, what was that? Can you explain for the audience? What? Ice cream? Malamutes? What is that? Explain, please. And it's just like, oh, God, bitch. If I write another comedy, which hopefully I will at some point, I'm gonna make fun of that. Dollface, you don't think we should do it, do you? You think it's wrong, don't you? Actually says, huh. He paces back and forth slowly, with his hand on his hip. Well, what do you suggest we do instead, huh, smarty? That's not a very cowboyish line, but okay. What do you say? Joshie. She and Dawson eye the door. Instead of answering, they just hustle quickly to the door and try to make a break for it. Dollface quickly snatches Joshie by the shirt. Dollface, don't think you're going anywhere. Joshie turns around fast and sucker punches him in the mouth. Yeah. He stumbles back and she and Dawson race out the door. They're like, fuck now, though, that they hit him. Or they were already fucked, so... Dawson, over here! They run to some random-ass building with 2 horses tied up outside. It's convenient. Is that their horses they had before? Hella quick, they untie the horses' ropes and jump/climb into the saddles. They literally kick the horses' asses into gear and go galloping off. I don't think you kick the horse's ass. It's more like their sides, but okay. Joshie, what the hell was all that, man? More typical cowboy western shit? Dawson, well, even I gotta admit, up until we stole the horses, that was some very non-typical and weird shit. I don't know, the westerns usually have some creeps in them. Meanwhile, Dollface is standing in the doorway of the inn, watching them ride off, looking livid. Dollface, don't think you can hide. I'll get you, you sons of bitches. I'm also giving him, like, no accent, but okay. Back with Joshie and Dawson. It's hard to do cowboy accents, actually, because I don't think they usually have, like, heavy accents. They usually just have a little something in there, you know? And I don't know, it's kind of a fine line when you really think about it. Dollface. Okay, yeah, I already read that. Back with Joshie and Dawson as they reach the edge of town. They hear sounds behind them and look back. They see a cloud of dust rising from the dry ground as a whole gang of cowboys on horses is coming after them. Dawson. Damn, I never thought I'd be on this side of this cliche. Joshie. Really? In your whole TV show you never got chased by a bunch of Old West dudes? Dawson shrugs. I guess there might have been a couple times. The 2 of them gallop off again into the desert plains, with all of Dollface's boys whooping and hollering after them, excited at the idea of another bloodbath. They tear through the wide expanses of dry grass, chasing Dawson and Joshie past cliffs and rock formations, and all the stereotypical Old West scenery. They chase them out to where the grass and shrubs are no longer grow, and the land gives way to pure desert. Goodbye cliffs and old Native American land, and say hello to bleached ox skulls and cacti. Dawson and Joshie flee out into the endless sea of hot sand. They hear the calls and shouts gradually getting quieter behind them. Predictably, they slow and look back and see all the cowboys stopped, with their horses fidgeting around in place as they refuse to go any further. Joshie, don't tell me this never happened before. Even I think this shit is classic. It's funny because Dawson, in my mind, it probably does not come through even 1% in the story, but originally his, like, personality and his, like, just kind of where he fits into society was modeled off of Kolchak from The Night Stalker. And it's funny because Kolchak is, like, it's not like these fucking shows my grandma and my sister like, where, like, the cops are total fucking assholes, and, like, even, like, totally innocent people, they're just like, oh, you don't want to talk to me? You don't want to talk to me? Well, I'll fucking, like, punch you in the mouth and throw you on the floor and kick you in the stomach, and then you'll, like, do whatever I want, you know? It's like, Kolchak and Columbo, like, they're cool, chill detectives who, well, actually, no, Kolchak's not a detective, he's a reporter, but still, like, they're cool, they're nice, they're chill, they don't fuck like that, they don't beat people up, they don't intimidate people, they do things the right way, and they get people to give them information by being nice, not by being fucking pieces of shit, little gangbangers and shit. Anyway, so he was supposed to be like that, but once in a while Kolchak always got caught up with the mob. I think they're in Chicago. He got caught up in the Chicago mob like a couple times. And so I could imagine that being the case for Dawson. Like, usually he's just like this meek, nice dude. But, like, despite that, trying to stay out of trouble, like, sometimes he gets caught up with, like, you know, the bad dudes around town or whatever. Okay, anyways. Dawson, well, Dollface shouting, "Have fun out in no man's land, fellas, where you can rot in hell," quite literally. All the other cowboys shout extra shit and laugh and jeer and basically just back Dollface up. Then they all turn around and leave, wandering back towards town. There's a long silence with Dawson and Joshie. Dawson shields his eyes from the sun and looks out into the desert horizon. Oh shit, neither one of them has a hat or water. You didn't happen to bring any water, did you? Speak of the devil. And so they wandered. They wandered and wandered through the desert, under the brutality of the dry and blazing heat, with no hats and no water. Wow, did I just say that or what? Their horses were just looking sadder than hell. But luckily, they come across some good fortune then. Before they get all fucked up, like in the good, the bad, and the ugly, they look ahead in the wavy, wiggly, liquid-like desert horizon and see a little oasis of water and a little patch of green. That's not going to be real. I predict that. Dawson, all sweaty and panting. "Praise the Lord, water!" Joshie, "Hallelujah!" They ride over there with the last burst of the poor beast's strength. Luckily for them, the little oasis is real and not fake as fuck. Oh, I was wrong. Okay, that was a little cliche. Anyway. The two of them and the horses all come to the edge for a drink. So it's not fucking no man's land after all, you know? Joshie, "We are saved for now." It should be like, I should say, "We are saved," but that's not how it's written. For now. Why do they call this desert the no man's land? Dawson looks around. I don't know. Maybe because the desert goes on a long time. But that's a boring answer. I say maybe it's Indian land and they're scared of the holy shamanistic powers within. Joshie. Ooh. Man, the writing here is getting kind of scribbly. I wonder what I was doing at this. Maybe I was like riding on the bus or something. It was like bouncing my writing around. Or maybe I was just like really high and I was like Just then they hear some voices from the other side of some tall sand dunes. Joshie and Dawson look all around for some place to hide themselves. The horses look up and turn their ears forwards. They get spooked and take off, galloping back in the direction of town. Joshie. ... Fuck. Dawson. Man, we got bigger problems. Bigger problems than not having transportation anymore. Well, I guess to be fair, the horses would have died. Or something. Well, no, because they have this oasis, but there's only so much water. I don't know. We got bigger problems. I think. There's nowhere for them to hide, so they quickly dig into the side of the dunes and cover themselves up with sand. That's like that thing Rambo did. But just a little left out so they can breathe and see. A blonde, kind of ragged-looking cowboy with bullet holes in his hat comes... I don't think they'd be able to see that, but okay. Comes stumbling into view with a pistol in hand. Cowboy looking around. "See, I told you I heard horses. Look at them running there with tack and all. Now, where's the men? Where in goddamn hell are they? I'll skin them alive when I find them." A second cowboy comes creeping out, looking nervous. Second cowboy. "Oh, come on, Jesse. These horses' riders probably been dead a long time. I bet the horses just been running free for days." Jesse snooping around. Nah. I know it. I know somebody's here. I can just feel it. Now, where the hell are they? Second cowboy. Do you know Jesse James got shot twice in the... That's what I heard, at least. I don't know if it's true. He got shot twice in the chest. One time when he was 17 and he was in the army. And I just can't believe he fucking survived that shit. That's fucking crazy. But okay. Second cowboy. Maybe it was just something else. Like a coyote. It's spelled like CAI-YOTE. It's supposed to be coyote, I think, because I've heard some people say it like that, like without the last E. Jesse gives him a sharp side-eye look. The other guy knows that can't be good. Jesse grabs the other guy suddenly by the collar of the shirt and puts the pistol to his head. Holy shit. Okay, 20 minutes.